All right, greetings, greetings, greetings. I think we're back. I think we're back live, direct, and in the building, right? So, I'm going to go ahead and send this out again. I got my dummy camera in. I'm sorry, my dummy battery, y'all. I said my dummy camera. I got it in here, and I'm going to send this out for those people that had tuned in earlier. All right, let me make sure my audio is coming in. I think we're good there. I think the video's okay. Excuse me, y'all. All right, let me go back and share it again. All right, so y'all sent me audio clips. I can't listen to that right now. My apologies because I'm in the process of trying to do something, okay? So please forgive me if I don't listen to it until after the fact. So go ahead and click on this link, y'all. All right, we sent that out. All right, where were we? All right, without any further ado, my apologies for the interruption. I want to get back. Y'all might hear my cat in the background because I have her in the cage because she was getting on my nerves and I wasn't able to focus and concentrate with her climbing all over me, jumping in my lap and stuff like that. So anyway, let's keep going. Back to the video with Miss Misha. I think her name is Misha. Um, Yeah, y'all hear her? Oh, she sounds so pitiful. But look, she's not being tortured. I can assure you that, y'all. There's no way. I couldn't even treat an animal as bad as these victims have been treated. I'm looking for the video so I can bring it back up for y'all. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Just a moment, y'all. Excuse me. We got to get into it. Oh, y'all, there's some nonsense going on in this world. All right. So let's continue to listen to what else she had to say.
To the studio. I'm out there asleep on the couch. I remember Asian man or Chinese man being there, and he was all like, "You did this to my son. I'm going to the police. Like you did this to my son. He's in the hospital." And he was all like, "If I was you, I wouldn't say nothing or whatever. You're gonna end up dead." And like the man looked terrified when he said that. You know, I don't give about you going to the police, and I'm going in and out. Um,
See, so she's going in and out of consciousness, y'all, because she's been drugged and she's been given some type of sedative.
I'm just going in and out. I don't know. He offered me something else and I passed out. But then I remember being in that room with him and he was all like being extra touchy with me.
Okay, so we
And
heard that part. Now it's gonna get even worse than this, y'all.
like, I don't want to do this. I want to do this. And he was like, if you don't put her, I'm going
Okay,
to
so
get
that's when
you. So behind me, his stuff was off.
they made the Caucasian guy RAPE her. Okay, let's keep going. This is sickening, y'all.
After that, it was like a break in between. And but then I remember looking to my left and P. Diddy's in the doorway with like one of them old school cameras. And he's sitting there just off and sitting in the chair in
So
the door in the
so he was pleasuring himself while this was going on with her.
door. Take some breaths.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, it's just the memory that I think it's the memory, and it's like every time I think about it, it's like I relive it, and I'm there and I see it. My body can't move, but I'm there. It was like until I noticed it, I was just in the cage.
All right, so now we're getting to the point where she's talking about the fact that they had children locked in a cage, like you would put animals in a cage. Little children were in a cage. And I'm going to let her say it out of her own words what she witnessed with this.
Before they like took me out the cage and put me back in the cage. They had me these babies with them. Um, I remember him shooting his baby. The baby had to be no more than 5 or 6. This baby, this baby, this boy, he hunts me in my dream, and he is the age he probably would have been now, but he hunts me in my dreams, like when I have out of body experience, and like
So basically, he shot a 5 year old. I barely can get it out, y'all. He shot a 5 year old. And not just that, it sounds like they were stabbing these children and killing the children that were in this cage. This is sickening, y'all. Sickening. If you think spirit cooking does not exist, if you think they're not practicing cannibalism, you have another thing coming. You are so naive if you think this stuff is not taking place. What did I say about the demonic industry called Hollywood? It is satanic. They believe in Satan. This is what they're doing, sacrificing children to the deity, the Baphomet, y'all.
he's chasing me. Baby, and I was like, I'm not gonna. And he, pop, 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 pick up the knife. So I pick up. I was just going like this. And the baby, I've had to be no more than 5 or 6, to be honest. He had me bathing them, feeding them, washing them off, and bathing them, feeding them. I remember me being in the cage. I kept letting them out the cage. I remember I kept opening the cage, letting them out, and like they used to have to get them and run after them, get them. I remember them being in there, and we was saying our names, and I was like Lamisha, and one said her name, and then she was talking in her language, and I ain't heard nothing, but she was like, fight. So every time we got out the cage, it was like we all, like when it was time to get everybody having sex, that's when I started fighting back. I remember.
Yeah, it's so horrific that I know she's having a difficult time recounting all of this stuff. All right. Now she even talks about who is that? They're supposed to be the world's greatest dad, Bill Cosby, The Cosby Show. Y'all, I can't tell you how disappointed I am because as a child, I grew up on the Cosbys. Rudy Huxtable, Raven Simone, Vanessa, Claire Huxtable, Theo, Denise, Sandra, Calvin, the twins. Um, I think Marcus Houston was even in on Bill Cosby because was he the boy next door? No, it wasn't Marcus Houston, it was the other guy, but I know I can't think of his name, but he committed suicide or something happened to him where he died and passed away, and then it was Kenny from next door. You all, do you remember back then the Huxtables, the Cosby Show? Who would have known that Bill Cosby would be involved in some stuff like this? She's going to implicate Bill Cosby. And as you can clearly see, he's pictured here with Diddy. He was with Diddy, y'all. I'm gonna play this so you can hear it yourself.
So Bill Cosby was one of the people there. Yes. I never came forward to his case or whatever, but he had Jane Doe's, but that opened up all the old stuff that he been doing.
Let's go back so you can hear her say
And
it.
it was
Hold on.
it's hard. I know it's hard. I remember they had a tray, and on the tray there was a knife, it was a corkscrew, it was a glass bottle, it was a candle, and it was a cigar on the tray. And I remember all of them had to stick it in me. And I will never forget how Bill Cosby lit the cigar and put it out on my vagina. So Bill Cosby was one of the people there. Yes, I never came forward to his case or whatever, but he had Jane Doe's, but that opened up all the old stuff that he been doing. But I never came forward in that because my grandmother never took me. She never reported me missing, and she never took me to do a police report.
Y'all, this is just so freaking disturbing. And what I can't understand is how these people have been allowed to get away with this for so freaking long. And nothing has been done about it. These people have gotten away with this stuff. And nobody has been locked up for torturing little children. But people are so concerned about, oh, I don't want to talk. I don't want to be named in the lawsuit. I'm being quiet. It's been alleged that some of these people have actually been leaving the country because they feel like they cannot be extradited back to the United States. Everybody's running away. We need to have a whole cancel culture on the whole entire industry. Throw the whole industry away. They are satanic, demonic worshipers. You don't treat children this way. This is absolutely unacceptable, y'all.
I'm calling get help from these lawyers. It's like nobody can help me, and like I need help with a lawyer. Like you know what I'm saying? And it's like I know that's me. Like I can provide pictures, not the picture that they have because they have the original. The police had the original copy of that picture of me.
All right, so as you saw pictured there, there was a picture of her lying down on a table, and these, what y'all call celebrities, I don't consider them celebrities. These demons were pictured in the background eating fruit off of her. And one of the people that were seen in the photograph is Michael Bivins from Belle Biv DeVoe. I feel sickened because I just recently went to a concert, paid money to go see Belle Biv DeVoe. So we are funding this demonic practice. And she said when she was on that table, I think she said she was around 13 years of age. That is unfreaking acceptable. And this is the ritualistic practice that they keep partaking in. Because wasn't it not too long ago that we saw Kanye West had one of these parties and it looked very occult like? And he actually had Northwest, his daughter, she was at that party and they were eating fruit and whatever else off of women lying on the table. So this is all part of their rituals, y'all. It's sickening. And Kanye West, he's not innocent either. I don't care how woke y'all think he is, how much he speaks the truth. He is a part of this too. All right. I don't care that he's being separated from his quote unquote wife, Bianca Sensory. Who cares? Nobody told you to go over there with the Caucasoid. Nobody told you to go over there to those witches from Arabia with the Kardashians. All right. Nobody cares. All of them need to be canceled. All of them need to be canceled. Stop supporting their movies. Stop supporting their live streams. Stop following them on Instagram. Stop buying their products. Don't purchase their music. Stop streaming their music. Like, now when you go back and listen to the music and you know what was going on back then, it is completely sickening. And y'all, if you don't understand, they do chants over the music. They do chants. They do some type of worshiping and chants over their music so people will become addicted to their songs. If y'all don't believe it, do some research. Let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? They had the original copy of that picture of me. I don't have no picture. I got pictures of how I looked at that time. That like
All right, so there's a picture of her. Now, I don't know how old she was. Let me see. Can y'all see this? I don't know how old she was on here, but she definitely, to me, does not look like 10, 11, 12, 13. She looks like a grown woman on here. So I don't know how old she was on there. And I'm trying to see for myself. I don't know. I couldn't say. I don't know why they put this picture up of her because I don't know how long she was involved with this stuff. Okay, that's I guess that's a picture of her from back in the day.
I showed you, and I'm still got the same frame, but I don't have those pictures anymore. I remember he did what he did to me, and then when it was time for Jennifer Lopez, she was there with a guy, and he was sitting there looking disgusted, but didn't nobody save me. She stuck that glass in me, and after that, like, but I was my eyes were booked the whole time, and they put a blindfold on me. I remember them beating the fuck out of me. I remember the hog tying me. I remember. From now on, the DMV, along with big insurance companies, will
So
provide
she
all
got
necessary protection.
hog-tied, y'all. And yes, Jenny from the block, J.Lo, who everybody tries to, worship and idol worship and idolize and envy and ooh and ah and this and that. She has a set of freaking twins. What if somebody were to torture her twins? But you know what? These people are so demonic and sick. Lo and behold, they might be sacrificing their children to the industry. It would not surprise me. Why don't somebody hog tie and beat the shit out of her ass? Jennifer Lopez, sick ass bitch. Because that's what she is for doing some shit like this. I'm sorry, y'all. This is ridiculous that you would do this to another female. And then you get in front of the industry, you get on camera and act like you're freaking innocent. Like I said in the last video, y'all, she is the person that passed Puffy the gun to shoot Natanya Rubin in the freaking nose. That woman could have lost her life. And do you think any of them would care? No. As long as they have a career today and they're making money and they have millions and they have cameras and attention and they feel like they have a lavish lifestyle, they could give a F about you. You're nothing but a regular person, a regular peasant to them. And the only reason they even come on camera and try to address you is because they want your attention, because attention is currency. Y'all stop following unfollow all the celebrities that y'all follow on Instagram, on TikTok. Unfollow all of them. They don't deserve your energy. No, they don't. Oh, sorry. Let me try to turn this up.
Because everybody acting like they couldn't remember, but when that this witchy lady, she gave me she was in a red room and the room had mirrors everywhere and it was a yellow snake in the damn sink. She gave me the venom and whatever she gave me, it made me still be numb, but I whatever she gave me, it made me coherent. Like I was I was coherent to everything, but I still couldn't move. You know what I'm saying? And I put it in everything. And I remember Chris Jenner being mad about it. And I stabbed her on her left side of her shoulder, like right here. This is where I stabbed her right there. And no, no, it's not allegedly. It really happened. It really happened. And I hope by me going live and me telling some stuff that it don't help him get off. You know what I'm saying? Because they saying like, I don't need to talk, but I don't have no lawyer. I don't have nobody to represent me. And if it was for the money, I would have been and took the money.
I'm going to stop it right there, y'all. Please go and check out Lionel B's channel. He is the one that posted this today as of 6 hours ago. He is now at 131,000 views. Shout out to him for interviewing the victim. This is part one. He will be coming out with part two. If y'all care anything about children and innocent victims, y'all will stop supporting these, what y'all call celebrities. They're not celebrities because what did I say celebrities are? You're celebrating an entity to which you know nothing about. They're demonic, satanic worshipers. Stop supporting those demons. Stop supporting these creatures. And whatever is going on with Puff Daddy right now, he deserves that and probably a whole lot worse for what he could do to innocent children, innocent babies, innocent women that has done nothing to him. Y'all sit up here and y'all support these people. Denzel has been mentioned. Bill Cosby has been mentioned. Jennifer Lopez, Puff Daddy, Jay Z, and Beyonce, they are not innocent. And we're going to go all the way down the line on every last one of these monsters. Ray J knows what's going on, and I think he had something to do with Whitney not being here. Y'all, this industry is sick. It needs to be torn down from the ground up. There are politicians involved. There have been presidents involved. If you don't believe it, check out Adria, Adria English. Look her up. She has interviews out there right now. And I'm going to also look up Natanya Rubin because, like I said, I want y'all to follow her YouTube page as well. Let me see if I can find Natanya Rubin's information here. Oh, but before I do, look up Natasha Ramos. Natasha Ramos. She's the one that sung the vocals from your girl, Miss Jenny from the Block. And I'm going to play it right here, right now. As soon as let me pull it up. All right, here we see it says Natasha. If the camera can focus in, it's focused on my face. So let me move out the camera. This is Natasha Rubin, y'all. I'm sorry, Natasha Ramos. All right. This is Natasha Ramos. We're going to click on her songs and we're going to click on listen. All right. So if you look right here, if the camera will focus, I think it says Jenny from the Block on one of these. Money. Let me see. All right, down there. You see that? Jenny from the Block. Um so let's click on the demo. This is the actual demo, April 26, 2010. All right. Did you hear that? I'm real. That is not Jennifer Lopez's voice or her vocals. All right. She squeals. Everybody knows she's tone deaf. She squeals all across her freaking songs. Y'all, I'm going to be back on here again because I want to talk about Jaguar Wright. She pulled up to Miss Natanya Rubin's podcast and Adria English's podcast. They were actually on the other day, and Adria, she gave her account of what she had gone through. I'm going to find that information for you right now as soon as I can. Also, check out Allie Carter. That'sAlly Carter. All right. A English Lionel B show, Adria English. Here it is. All right, let me. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to let you know that Miss what's her name? Um Miss Rubin was her name. Natanya Rubin can sing for real, y'all. So check out the dopest nerd. The dopest nerd. This is Natanya Rubin's.
My name literally means of God, gift of God. Go Google it. Use their Google. You know the Google. How do you?
Mhm.
What is the? Use their Google. My name means gift of God. You think you could play with me?
All right, she was singing.
You tell your kids yourself. You raised them.
All right, let me go back to 57 minutes. Let me see if I can. Oh, no. You know what? It's not on here, but she can sing.
Because all of these lovely notes are better off showing some contrition, apology, institution, the governing doctrine for the country I was born in. Don't done, done. So act like you know.
Mhm.
Working an honest job for an honest dollar. Kaya, Tamba, shout out to you, baby, for the contrition and run me my ducats.
She's talking about Shyne because basically Shyne is parading all around doing interviews. I think he's trying to run for something in Belize as prime minister or something like that. He's trying to be in politics now. But apparently Shyne used to know Miss Rubin back in the day. They were actually kind of like friends. So Miss Natanya Rubin was shot by Puff Daddy. Excuse me. Shine also fired a gun in the club. Miss Rubin ends up getting shot in her nose. Shine ended up taking the blame and the downfall for it all, while Puff Daddy and Jennifer Lopez got away. All right, Bonnie and Clyde type stuff. And now Shine is acting like he's distancing himself from the situation, saying, "Oh, the victim said I never shot her," even though he knows Natanya Rubin personally, but he's trying to distance himself from the whole scenario. So please check out that video. It's called Shine is an effing liar, J.Lo too, and that is by the Dope Nerd. Check that YouTube channel out. She has, oh, she's gotten more subscribers. She's at 4.59K. Make sure you run her channel up, y'all. All right. And if you like my commentary, please check out some of my videos as well. I don't just talk about celebrity stuff on here, but I talk about political stuff. I talk about all types of different things as it pertains to us as a melanated people. We will be exploring the truth about Thanksgiving again this year. Basically, understand when you celebrate Thanksgiving, you're celebrating the slaughtering and you're feasting of the slaughtering of your ancestors when you get to the quote unquote Thanksgiving table. So just be aware of that energy and energy harvesting as well. You all, I am going to go ahead and sign out. It is now almost 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a lot of things to do. I have to get up very early in the a.m. I'm going to be very, very busy. But I'm still going to be coming on here because we have a lot to talk about, y'all. I'm going to get my stuff together with the live stream situation, and we're going to go in on this nonsense of it all, this Hollywood debacle, this satanic stuff that's going on out here. It needs to be destroyed. If you really pay attention to and take a listen to what's going on all around us, it feels like there is a lot of negative energy that has been having a stronghold on us for a very long time, and it's going into the court system, where we see it with police, we see it with the judges. It's going on just in every aspect of our lives. Melanated people have been oppressed for so long, and it's not just melanated people, but basically it's us as a whole, especially melanated females. We go through a whole lot, and the sad part is that people that have been introduced into this industry are still being oppressed. And, what I don't agree with is the fact that innocent children have been trafficked. By means of celebrities. We know that Madonna has adopted all these melanated children from Africa. Who else? Jennifer Aniston. All of these celebrities. If you remember, some years ago, we just saw them with a whole bunch of African children. I wonder what they were doing with these African children. Well, they said that they were using them as indentured slaves, y'all, because when they come from Africa, they don't know any better, and basically they're using them to, like, I guess, be maids and pay them to do stuff and work around the house, but basically they're taking advantage of them. All right? When it's all said and done, they're taking advantage of their civil rights, and they don't know any better because they're not native indigenous people of this land, and they're not real citizens. So just do your research on that. Look up Oprah Winfrey and the school that she opened up in South Africa. Look up how many of the females out there have been actually assaulted in a very intimate fashion, been taken advantage of, and she's aware of it. I want y'all to look at the Clintons, Bill Clinton, and look at child CPS, protective services. There was a lady that was the head of that, and she was actually helping to traffic children under the Clinton administration. A lot of children have come up missing. A lot of the mothers have been reaching out to the FBI, and a lot of that stuff was covered up. I want y'all to revisit Pizzagate. All right, because they said that not too long ago that Puff Daddy, they recorded a phone call apparently that he had in jail, and he was telling Quincy to um, basically destroy and get rid of the pizza boxes, recycle the plastic, and get in touch with the producers about the Netflix movies that are about to come out. So he's talking in code. What are the Netflix movies he's talking about? It's about all these tapes that they have with people practicing satanic, demonic practices with children, and basically is blackmailing these people. If you don't come out and speak up for me, if you don't get me out of this mess, then I'm going to release the tapes that I have on you. That's all that is talking about. Pizza is in reference to females, okay? Little female children. Hot dogs is code word for little male boys, all right? We all remember that back in 2020 when young Pharaoh was talking about this stuff. And yeah, Barack Obama was sending these emails out. And Hillary Clinton was aware of it because she told him to calm down because he was actually having these parties at the White House. All right. Very sickening behavior. This stuff has been going on for decades, y'all. Um, these people have ties to the mafia. It is no secret. Do your research. The Clintons are not innocent. Y'all, they have ties to the mafia. Innocent children have died under the guise of these presidential affiliates. All right. And so, just like that, I'm going to go ahead and close out, you all. So many people are indoctrinated under the Democratic Party because they don't do their research. And somebody has to come out and talk about it because it's quite ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to sign out. I want to always tell you to walk in your divinity, be blessed, stay protected, and until next time, I will see you and talk to you later, okay? Auf Wiedersehen and Juice, all right? Gute Nacht, everyone. Good night. That is German for good night. All right, I'm going to sign on out of here.